Hello and welcome to In Depth. I'm Tina Jha. Innovation and incubation have become buzzwords for New India. They are the new approach to the task of nation building and helping to find practical and out-of-the-box solutions to everyday problems in various fields are events that have come to be popular as hackathons. Hackathons are attempts to find homegrown solutions to global problems. On Monday, the second edition of the Singapore-India Hackathon that started at IIT-Madras on Saturday came to an end. This first joint international hackathon between India and any other country is an initiative of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Addressing the event, the Prime Minister said, through events like the hackathons, the aim is to create an ecosystem for innovation in the country. Reiterating that India was poised to become a $5 trillion economy, the Prime Minister stated that innovation and startups will play a crucial role in achieving this milestone. Today on the show, we talk in greater detail about not only this joint international hackathon between India and Singapore, but also the different types of hackathons and their benefits in various sectors. So the second edition of Singapore-India Hackathon 2019 was held at IIT-Madras. The event, which started on 28th September, concluded on 30th September. On the concluding day, while addressing the participants, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, hackathons are great for youngsters and participants to get access to state-of-the-art technology for the solution to global problems. He also distributed the awards to the winners of the 36-hour-long hackathon.
India this year hosted the Singapore-India Hackathon 2019 at IIT-Madras Research Park in Chennai. The second edition of the joint hackathon started on 28 September and concluded on 30th September 2019. The hackathon is an initiative of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the first of its kind joint international hackathon between India and any other country. Addressing the event, Prime Minister Modi praised India's innovation ecosystem and said the country was committed to creating homegrown solutions for global applications. He said India is among the top 3 startup-friendly ecosystems, adding that the country had given great emphasis to innovation and incubation in the last 5 years. The Prime Minister said India was poised to become a $5 trillion economy and innovation and startups will play a crucial role in that.
Today, India is poised to grow into a $5 trillion economy. For that, innovation and startups will play a crucial role. Already, India is among the top 3 startup-friendly economies, ecosystems. During the last 5 years, we have given great emphasis to encourage innovation and incubation. Programs like Atal Innovation Mission, PM Research Fellowship, Startup India Abhiyan are the foundation of 21st century India and India that promotes culture of innovation. We are now trying to give exposure to modern technology like machine learning, artificial intelligence, blockchain to our students as early as in 6th grade. From school to research and higher education, an ecosystem is being created that becomes a medium for innovation.
Praising the participants, the Prime Minister appreciated an idea given by the students regarding a camera that can detect who is paying attention in a room. Evoking peals of laughter among the audience, he said he would discuss the idea with the speaker as it would help in Parliament as well. Modi said at this hackathon, participants got access to state-of-the-art technology for solution to global problems.
Friends, here have solved many problems today. I especially like the solution about cameras to detect who is paying attention. And now what will happen, you know? I will talk to my speaker in the parliament. And I'm sure it will be very useful to the parliament. For me, each of you is a winner. You are winners because you are not afraid of taking risks.
Modi also mooted the idea of holding similar events with those of ASEAN countries that are interested in taking part. Addressing the students and academic fraternity, the Prime Minister congratulated the winners of the hackathon. He also gave away prizes to the winners of the 36-hour hackathon. 20 teams took part in the challenge. Each team had 3 students from both countries for exchange of culture and ideas. The winning team was presented with the prize money of $10,000. The second, third and fourth winning teams got $8,000, $6,000 and $4,000 respectively.
Well, this is a 3-day event that has been happening in IIT Chennai along with NUS of Singapore. And basically the main focus was between India and the ASEAN countries to look into climate change and related issues. So as you are aware, hackathon gives an opportunity for a lot of engineers, scientists, all kinds of people who have a particular interest or knowledge of a subject, and they do it over a collaborative computer programming across geographies and all, and then try and come out with more innovative solutions and all. So this is a good move, I would say, because it is very timely in terms of looking at environmental issues and trying to look at how do you address them.
The event was flagged off on 28 September in the presence of MOS HRD. The hackathon was the second one organized in collaboration with the Government of Singapore, the Government of India, IIT-Madras and the Nanyang Technical University in Singapore. The aim was to promote engagement and collaboration of student community in India with the rest of the world and to develop innovative and out-of-the-box solutions for some of the daunting problems faced by our societies. This year, the hackathon was focused on 3 themes: good health and well-being, quality education and affordable and clean energy. The first edition of the hackathon was held at NTU, Singapore in November 2018 based on the theme Smart Campus. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Social Hackathon is an initiative to inspire and create innovative technology and tools that we care about in our everyday lives. It gives a platform that enables people to collaborate and contribute ideas to some of the most prominent issues that the country faces today. So can technology really help create social, behavioral and practical changes in society? Let's find out in our next report.
A hackathon is an event where participants contribute their expertise and collaborate intensively to co-create technology-oriented solutions, while a social hackathon brings together community members, developers, social entrepreneurs and humanitarian workers to build creative technology solutions and tools that affect our daily lives. Countries worldwide have benefited from the active involvement of citizens in the conceptualization and implementation of developmental solutions.
Well, it always helps the students because they are getting such a wider exposure. They are able to get ideas much beyond than what they would have thought on a particular line, on a particular topic. And it's just not only restricted to students, it's subject matter experts also who basically come into the picture. So basically, in order to foster innovation, this is, I think, one of the very, very on time, realistic and very positive tool.
Hackathons held in India aim to challenge lakhs of technical students to come up with unique solutions to some of the most prominent issues facing the country, as well as making life simpler by innovation. These issues include, but are not limited to, creating a simple model that would predict the drought or water scarcity in a locality based on sample data on various parameters, an automatic instrument to record call of specific birds and weather parameters in a location, which will be done by developing a recorder to identify and capture only the frequency and amplitude range that matches with the target species range and should store data with all relevant weather information for each sequence. Building a GPRS-guided mobile tablet fitted permanently on smart wheelchairs and in stretchers to resolve the issue of confusion during an emergency with pre-loaded software applications. Developing sensor-based technology solutions which can detect the nature of waste and enable automated segregation. Application to geotag places with photograph, category and type of disabled-friendly facility. The technology can also listen and provide voice navigation to visually challenged users. A large number of tweets, Facebook posts could be analyzed to understand citizen sentiments and key problems. A GPS-enabled smartphone owner can find the susceptibility to dengue infection at the location where he or she is in. Map the crime rate, unemployment rate, and the type of crime rate in different regions of India. Detecting vehicles that are overspeeding to minimize accidents and water surveillance to check the content of chemicals in water bodies are systems which will soon become reality.
As I said, hackathon is a low-cost solution for intricate problems. Computer problems, of course, are the main important. Everybody, the coding that happens during these hackathons really helps to come out with new apps and solutions. But not only that, it can also look at other sub-problems which developing countries have, which India has, sustainability problems, your ecological problems, your environment problems, your plastic problem, your water problem. All of these problems are huge problems and they will require billions of dollars of investment, and which many of these developing countries, including India, cannot afford to have. But hackathons can come up with the low-cost domestic solutions, local solutions, and therefore able to come up with a way that countries like India or even smaller other countries, Indonesia, Thailand and others, can really look forward to solving those problems in their own way, in a way which can be good for that particular country.
India's young techies are being entrusted with the task of ensuring that digital transition for government businesses takes place with ease. And for that to happen, diverse groups need to work together, and hence the concept of hackathons came into being. Through active participation in social initiatives like social hackathons, it helps citizens to actively participate and contribute solutions to build a better world. With inputs from Vipul Agarwal, Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Time for a short break on the program. On the other side, we'll talk about the different types of hackathons. Do stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching In Depth. A hackathon is a competitive event in which a team of designers, developers, as well as experts collaborate to create solutions for a specific problem within a defined time frame. The objective is to build a working prototype in the form of either a website, an application, or a robot to solve a given problem. In our next report, let's find out about the different types of hackathons. Themes and objectives of hackathons vary immensely. While some hackathons target groups, others focus on subjects. Also known as Hackfest or Hack Day, the goal of a hackathon is to build a working prototype in the form of a website, an app, or a robot to solve a given problem.
So The word hackathon comes from two words, hacking and marathon. We all understand marathon where people run for hours together and do a very long event. It could even stretch through days, it could even stretch through weeks. Hacking basically means not in the bad sense but good sense of developing a particular program to solve a problem. So when you solve this problem in a marathon manner, when you get the programmers to sit together, when you get people to work in teams together, when you work all of them together to create a solution, that really is what a hackathon is. It is not a bad word. A lot of people think hackathon has to do something with computer hacking. It is nothing to do about hacking about computers. It is all to do about solving a problem, getting the computers together, getting people working in teams. Think of sprint, as a race, where one team runs first and the second team runs second and third team runs. So you break down the problem into smaller parts, work in groups together, and then solve that particular problem.
The most popular form of a hackathon is a physical or an offline one. It usually lasts for 24 hours and is generally scheduled on the weekends. Participants are encouraged to come up with creative solutions to solve problem statements for specific themes. Offline hackathons are great to drive external developer engagement, recruitment, testing of existing products, and innovation of new applications. Online or virtual hackathons work well when companies want to engage participants simultaneously across different geographies and time zones to solve a problem or drive innovation. An internal hackathon or a corporate hackathon is conducted by an organization for its employees. The aim is to crowdsource ideas, promote entrepreneurship, and boost collaboration and employee engagement. They are organized to promote or develop new products. In external hackathons, a company engages people within and outside the organization. Participants are often influenced by themes and goals. This form of hackathon enables companies to harvest ideas from across the globe. These hackathons are based on specific platforms for development like mobile device operating systems, desktop operating systems, video game development, etc. There are many hackathons dedicated to creating apps based on a specific programming language or application programming interface like JavaScript. These application-focused hackathons are conducted to improve features for a specific API or framework. The last decade witnessed the emergence of social hackathons. These hackathons address prominent issues including healthcare, education, and public services. Aimed at empowering people, these events provide a platform to brainstorm, develop ideas, and build technological solutions to address specific problems in the community. Companies often conduct hackathons to engage specific demographic groups like students, teenagers, or women. These hackathons are often conducted alongside interactive workshops to engage a specific community of developers. Such events are aimed at building brand awareness and promoting a collaborative culture that nurtures innovation. A code sprint is a programming competition that involves the writing of code to create working software within a specific time frame. These events generally last longer than hackathons, that is, for about 1 to 3 weeks. Industry-specific hackathons are conducted to drive innovation in specific industries that already have established products and technology. Through hackathons, companies can engage the developer community, drive innovation, build new products, and upgrade existing products.
Well, the most important advantage of hackathon is that at any point of time you are able to get a lot of minds thinking at a topic from various angles and all. So initially maybe 1 or 2 presentations might be given to keep the focus, and then all the different ideas around the focus come to the table, and then by means of collaborative activity, by means of programs and all, you are able to come to a certain actionable avenue which is primarily IT based, but also it gives you a you can say a direction in which you are able to proceed with a certain solution or work towards a solution.
Hackathons provide the perfect platform for launching new advancements in programming technologies and projects. They help companies in fostering innovation, employee engagement, and product marketing. In addition, they also enable the process of getting feedback about a product, which helps companies further improve their product as well as services. As a competitive challenge dedicated to creative problem solving, hackathons have gained the interest of organizations worldwide in recent years. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
The Ministry of HRD organizes the Smart India Hackathon as an open innovation model to identify new and disruptive technology innovations. The event is intended as a competition where problem statements are posed to technology students for innovative solutions. The idea is to harness creativity of students and also trigger institute-level hackathons to assist the Startup India campaign.
In order to provide impetus to innovative ideas, disruptive technologies, the government has been organizing the Smart India Hackathon every year since 2017. Organized by the Ministry of Human Resource Development, the event is aimed at providing citizens, especially students across India, an opportunity to provide innovative nation-building solutions focused on out-of-the-box thinking.
Well, you might have seen, our Prime Minister has been really focusing on hackathon for the last more than 4 years. And, one of the first, the Smart India Hackathon in 2017 in April, which had factored in a lot of agriculture and rural development stuff and all. Now, a lot of ideas of how do you, optimize your agricultural productivity and methods of, taking care of those products in not getting perished or in optimizing their delivery to the market and all. That has been an outcome of that hackathon and all.
The 2019 edition of the hackathon saw over 5 million students from various colleges compete for the top prize at more than 65 locations. Award-winning solutions at the event included a sensor that could use a combination of the chemical composition of air to locate victims trapped under mining debris or roof fall or gas explosion. A prototype sensor and software that would work as an automatic alert for safety officers and ambulances for accident victims in vehicles. A prototype control panel to display key parameters of heavy earth-moving machinery. Smart sensor-based fuel tank guard alarm to give protection against theft and siphoning. An IoT device with GPS that helps CSR project monitoring on a real-time basis and creates a data bank of all the assets to conduct appropriate analysis.
Look at any big company. They have almost 10% of their revenue that goes into their R&D because they need to come up with products. I think in India also we need to increase our R&D budget. But one way for India to solve this problem is to use this low-cost technologies like hackathon. Hackathon is like a cooperative movement. Think in terms of Amul. Amul was able to create so much out of the milk, which was already there. But making it a cooperative movement, they were able to cut down the cost, they were able to cut down the distribution cost, they were able to cut down on the marketing cost, and therefore able to create a whole this. Hackathon does exactly that. Hackathon brings together a lot of people into a team and solves the problem which otherwise their R&D would have taken maybe 100 times the cost of $1 million. This can be done in maybe $1,000. So there is a way that hackathons can really promote cooperative R&D, and that's the need of India. I think in India hackathons can really be very important.
The ministry is holding a similar initiative in 2020 to provide students a platform to solve pressing problems we face in our daily lives. The themes in different fields include, in smart communication, designing devices that will help in easing communication channels between various communication devices and points. In healthcare and biomedical field, devices that will help in managing healthcare better. Smart vehicles, that is creating intelligent devices to improve commutation facilities, quality of travel experience, and overall travel safety features hardware. Creating state-of-the-art solutions to manage and process our agricultural produce. design drones and robots that can solve some of the pressing challenges of India, such as handling medical emergencies, search and rescue operations. Solutions in the form of waste segregation, disposal and improved transportation system. Creating devices to improve distribution, management and purification of water. Innovative ideas that help manage and generate renewable sources more efficiently, and creating state-of-the-art safety and security technologies for the country. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
So that's it from us today in depth. We'll be back same time tomorrow with a comprehensive view on some other subject. Just in case you missed the television broadcast of the program, you can also watch it online on YouTube and Twitter, the link for which is given below on your screens. You can also send in your suggestions and feedback about the program. Thank you very much for your time.